Okay, so sobrang halata that this home was built to be a family house talaga. So, hindi lang siya induction, talagang it has a full-sized range where you can cook a bigger meal for your family of, I would say, around 5 or 6 even, depending. You can even have your grandparents here. There's lots of storage spaces in this house. There's lots of rooms. There is a room on the ground floor if that's what you need. And it has a 3-vehicle carport. So if that sounds like something that you need, and it's here in BF Homes Parañaque, watch the full house tour. Today we've got a brand new house lot for sale here in BF Homes Parañaque. So your facade basically consists of wood, concrete, diffused white, and matte black. You have a garden here on the left side, your pedestrian gate in the middle, and then your vehicle gate on the right, which is basically half of your facade. And then when we go in, the pedestrian gate, you have a few steps leading up to your main entrance, and then to the right, you have your carport. Now here you can fit 3 vehicles very comfortably. So lower vehicle nga lang dito because you do have a lowered ceiling in this portion. And then yung dalawa dito magkasunod. You have a set of ladder, parang mali yata yun na. You have a ladder here. Ladder type stairs, there you go. Leading up to one of the storerooms, or it depends on you what you want to do with that room. But there is a room over there. And then here you have 2 steps up leading to your service area with your built-in counter with a sink, a door that leads to the kitchen, and then one of these staff quarters with an ensuite toilet and bath. You also have an emergency ladder. Ayan na, tunay na ladder over there. Okay, let's go in through the main entrance. So it's this gray portion is very textured, whereas these are very smooth. You have a stone pathway here from the corner, and it goes all the way to the back, and then corner ulit sa likod. So it's just access essentially. Okay, now your main door is very tall. Okay, so you have a solid wooden door, and then a metal handle with a digital door lock. And when you go in, you have this much vertical space. So essentially what will welcome you is your main stairs. Yun agad yung nakikita mo. And then just how high the ceiling actually is from the ground floor all the way up to the 2nd floor. But then here, ceiling is lower, but don't be mistaken, it is still very much high ceiling. So you have your living area over here, and you already have your built-in entertainment wall. So you have cove lighting, nandito na rin yung abang for your other electronics like your TV, etc. and several outlets. You also have some storage underneath. Right next to your main stairs, you have a guest accessible full toilet and bath. So you have a few steps down. Then you have your sink with some storage underneath, your corner enclosed shower space, and then your toilet, which is literally under the stairs. You also have an awning window here for ventilation, and wala nang vent yet. So yun na yung pinaka-ventilation no? Yung bintana. You'll notice that there is a door over here, and that's because this also acts as the ensuite toilet and bath for this room. So you could turn this into an office, you could turn it into a little viewing library, merong mga outlets doon. So it's up to you. Linis tignan, no? Kasi diffused toilet siya, tapos light yung wood sa floor. But if you needed a bedroom here on the ground floor, yun nga, pwede rin naman. And since this also has an ensuite toilet and bath. Okay, so back in the living area, and then the dining area. So you can tell that this is a sort of separate area even if it's open because of the ceiling design. So you have another cove lighting here. So this is going to highlight your dining table. Meron ring abang for a lighting fixture of your choice. So this can probably fit a a six-seater comfortably, pero pwede naman eight-seater table. And then in front of that, you have a kitchen. Beautiful kitchen. You have a U-shaped counter over here, bar on this side, storage on the other. You have your stove, your range, your hood, your sink over here in front of the window, and then a mix of both opaque and clear storage, pero lahat enclosed. And then these are open. And then on this side, more storage space. Ang ganda ng kahoy na to. Ang ganda ng pinili nilang textured laminate next to the matte, solid colored laminates. Iba hinawakan ko eh, no? So finger holds lang siya dito, hindi dito. And then these are, again, solid storage. And then you have a beautiful marble pattern for your countertop. This is also just storage, but for your breaker. So that is a smart way, a clever way to hide the breakers. A little spider. Usually pag construction may spiders talaga. Okay, so you also have your built-in microwave over here. Ay. Yes, just checking. It's your built-in microwave, and then your provision for your refrigerator over here. That door, hindi na tayo babalik because we already saw that kanina. That door leads to the service area that we saw earlier. And then over here by the kitchen, you have, over by the dining area, you have the sliding glass door that opens up to your outdoor lanai. So you have a little garden on this side as well as in the corner. And again, that stone pathway leads back out to the front of the property. So if you open this up, you have an indoor-outdoor situation. But either way, again, you have a lot of natural light coming in because these sliding glass panels, these are also sliding glass panels. Pero sobrang linis yan tignan because it's just a frame, essentially, na nakikita nyo. Very clean design. Okay, so that is it for the ground floor. Before we head up to the second, make sure you hit like, subscribe, and click on the bell so you get notified for whenever we release new YouTube videos. We're on Facebook, so make sure you hit like and see first, and follow us on Instagram at Presello_official. If you want to see more of our listings here in BF Homes Parañaque, make sure you let us know, send us a message, or go to our website at www.presello.com. Invest in your future. Invest with us. Invest with Presello. Okay, so a very clean set of stairs. There's just basically your wooden steps off balance off, and then your wooden handrail with tempered glass. So from here, from the first step, you immediately have a view of your main stairs as well as your neighborhood kasi puro fixed windows. Okay, second floor hallway, and it's literally a hallway. There we go. So very straightforward. Let's check out the doors at the end first. So here we have bedroom number 2. So you have a square-ish room, and again have lots of natural light. These are sliding glass windows. You have a metal screen already installed, and then you have 2 awning windows in that corner. And then on this side you have your built-in wardrobe, full wardrobe, and then a desk that's connected to it with some open shelving. Now this has an ensuite toilet and bath, but it is a Jack and Jill. Just keep that in mind. This bathroom is for the use of both bedrooms number 2 and 3. You have your sink here, lots of counter space, a medicine cabinet. Yep. And then on this side you have your toilet and then an enclosed shower space. And then this one is bedroom number 3. So it is a different configuration from the other room. This one will fit a single bed. And then you have your wardrobe and then your desk already built in as well. Yung kabila kasi parang kasha ng... Tinignan ulit eh, no? Teka lang. Let me just gauge. Yeah, you can fit a queen-size bed here or smaller, tipong full-size or like double or twin, etc. But this other one, single bed would be ideal. And then here we have another bedroom, so bedroom number 4. And you again have your built-in wardrobe and desk. But this one will allow you to put a somewhat bigger bed. And I'm just saying this because of the layout of the room and the windows, okay? So you can ideally put here a single bed as well para mas madami yung space. Pero kung gusto mo naman lakihan, pwede rin naman. Dito, sa gitna. Tapos ito yung mga switches niya. So you can put an end table on either side, or side table rather. Okay, so your ensuite toilet and bath has your sink, storage underneath, and again, a medicine cabinet. And then you have your toilet in the middle, and then your enclosed shower space here on the at the end. You still have high ceiling, and then you have an awning window for ventilation. And then the door closest to the main stairs is bedroom number 5. Ooh, that is bright. So this is the primary bedroom. And look at this sliding glass door. It's just basically a huge plane of glass with black borders. No? And it leads to the balcony at the front of the property, which also has, by the way, the balcony also has like borderless tempered glass. So it's very clean, very unobstructed. You have here some built-ins. You have your entertainment shelf, again with the marble-like texture for the laminates. And then this is, wait, I am curious about this one. Is this push? I think it's supposed to be push. Okay, hindi pa lang siguro na-install. But yeah, so you have a little bit of storage here in the corner, and then this one is for your TV, so this is where your bed goes, queen size or bigger. And then on this side, you have your ensuite, toilet and bath. You have his and her sinks, lots of counter space. Again, a medicine cabinet behind the mirrors, storage underneath, and then on this side, you have a lit wardrobe. There you go, so may ilaw naman na siya, and then more storage above. You have a toilet here in the corner, and then an enclosed shower space by the awning window. Again, you still have high ceiling. Yeah, this is a very practical home for a family with perhaps 3 or 4, maybe even 5 kids. Okay, so before we do a recap, make sure you check out these really clean B-rolls. So you have 204 square meters of lot area and then 320 square meters of floor area split between 2 levels. 4 bedrooms if we're gonna count the ones with built-ins lang, kasi the one here on the ground floor does not. So this could be your 5th bedroom, pero kung hindi naman, it could be a den, could be a theater, it could be anything you want to be. But it also does have an ensuite toilet and bath. So kaya 4 toilet and baths in total. And then you have a 3-vehicle carport. And all of this is brand new, and it's inside BF Homes Parañaque. So if you've been looking for a very practical home like this, and again, like I mentioned earlier, this is perfect for a family of 5, maybe even 6. Or if you have your grandparents here, again, they have an extra room here on the ground floor if that's what you need. So let us know if this is something you want to see for yourself. Send us a message or go to our website at www.presello.com. Invest in your future. Invest with us. Invest with Presello. If you want to see more house tours, make sure you click here. And if you want to see more of our Build Your Owns or BYOs, click here. And if you want to see more of our other content, click right here. Also, if you haven't subscribed,